Hello Pisces, this is Liz, the Light Siren, back for your March 2020 reading. I hope you're doing good this Pisces season. I know for me, I've been, kind of going through it, and that's why these are a little late, because I just didn't feel energetically up to doing these videos until now. But when I was calling in your energy, I felt very, almost like a giddy, smiley energy, and I know that that sounds very Piscean, but I really hope that's what is going on with you guys, that you feel good. Um, but yeah, I'm just feeling like, yeah, my heart space swelling a little bit. You're smiling, you're celebrating your birthday. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's pretty good for you guys, but we'll see what the cards have to say. Keep in mind that this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always try next month or look at your other placements. I always ask that messages come through for the people who need it most, and maybe that's not you for this month, but it might be for next month. So I'm going to get into prayer. Om Namah Shivaya, Ganesha, Datura, Wood, Betni, Yarrow, and Source, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters, please be with me to read for the collective sign of Pisces for March 2020. I'm going to pull a major arcana for overall energy, and then 3 for love and 3 for career. What are the lessons for my Pisces this month? The Chariot. So things are moving for you. Things are moving for you. This is Cancerian energy. You may have Cancer in your chart. If not, it just means that you've been doing some healing, energy is flowing, and things are starting to move. And that's what I like to hear. This Pisces season not only is the end of an astrological year, but it's the end of a karmic cycle for humanity, for a lot of us folks. So I'm glad to see that things are moving through it, because that's what we want to see. The wheel keeps turning, right? So let me get 3 for love, please. Wow, I just saw a rainbow. A rainbow. Whatever Pisces I'm connecting with, this is really random, but oh, wow. This card just flipped out, and this is your card, Pisces. 7 of Cups. You could be just kind of in your little fantasy world right now, which for you, Pisces, honestly, sometimes it's fine. I saw that rainbow, and that's what it reminded me of, is being kind of like in La La Land in a good way. Like you're just feeling really happy, really giddy. Things are moving. And also I got the message that some of you, this is really random, but some of you may have just come out as queer. And if that's the case, I'm really happy for you, because I'm queer myself, and I just, I hope that everyone in the world at someday there will be a day when everyone feels comfortable coming out, and it won't even be like a thing. It'll just be like, oh yeah, like I'm gay, or I'm pan, or, I'm non-binary, and it'll just be like, oh great, thanks for telling me, instead of it being like this big thing, like, oh, aren't you scared you're making the wrong decision, or whatever, like it is a decision, Anywho, that was a weird tangent, but for whoever that's for out there, congratulations. I'm glad you came out. 3 for career, please. Yeah, and with this Chariot card, if one of you came out, it's like, it can feel like the whole world stops until you come out sometimes, because you can't truly live and be yourself, and, and feel safe. I mean, I know for queer people, it's always a thing to wonder if you are safe, or to feel secure, around every single person. It's always like, who can I tell, who can I not tell? But in general, just for yourself, until you come out to at least one person, like your best friend, or your sibling, or your parents, it can feel like your life is just kind of stagnant until that happens. So Chariot's moving. One more for career, please. All right. So for love, we have the Emperor. So you might have Aries in your chart. If not, you may be dating an Aries or thinking about an Aries. There may be an Aries around you. Or this could just mean that something is happening with your love life come Aries season, which is happening this month. Seven of Pentacles. This relationship is something that you've either been waiting for it to come to fruition, or it's something that you've been working on for a while. It's kind of a long-standing, pretty stable relationship. And it feels like a relationship that is going to give you some sort of payoff, whether that's, marriage, but it's like very, very stable and reliable in a way that you can watch it grow. Ace of Wands. So this is more Aries energy. I'm honestly getting some singles energy from this. And we have two cards associated with Aries and with spring. And then we also have the Seven of Pentacles, so it's almost like either someone's going to be giving you an offer to move forward in the relationship come Aries season, or you're going to be starting a new relationship with an Aries. Or for some of you, this means that come Aries season, you're going to be ready and you're going to feel stable enough to start a relationship. But yeah, I'm really feeling like singles energy from this. Like, you've been working on yourself, and like with the Chariot energy, it's like you're ready to move forward with something. So I'm feeling, for those of you who are single, come Aries season, later this month, you're going to be meeting someone new, possibly. And you're going to be redirected towards someone else, a new relationship. So brand new relationship. For those of you who are already in a relationship, your hard work is going to pay off in some way in March. Either with engagement or just like maybe going on a trip with your partner, or like, maybe branching out. Maybe you'll open up your relationship, like some kind of movement within your relationship. So for career, Page of Swords in reverse. For whoever it is that I was speaking to about coming out, you may feel like you can't deliver that message at work yet. If not, this could just be that you feel like your message, your purpose in this lifetime is not coming through with your current job. Nine of Wands, yeah. So for whoever you are that can't come out at work, that really wants to, it may be because you were so badly hurt in the past at jobs, like you just don't want to fight for that at work right now. Or this could be that you were just wounded in jobs in general. You feel like you've been kind of beat up and tossed around, like this job isn't for you, and it's been like taking a lot out of you, and you don't know if it's worth the fight anymore. You're almost there, like you almost are reaching a place where it's worth it, but you're just feeling pretty exhausted at this point. Yeah, Seven of Wands in reverse, exactly. This is what I'm saying. You don't know if it's worth fighting for. You don't know if it's worth the wait to get some sort of payout from this job. Like, you don't see yourself climbing a ladder or feeling better about this. Like, there's a kind of defeat here, because the Seven of Wands is like, you're almost there. Like, you're going to keep fighting. It's like a second wind, But with this Page of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling like this is not for you. This is not speaking to you. And with the Chariot card, this is movement. This is you moving on, I think, from this career situation. And you want to move into a space that is more for you. So if you're feeling this giddy happiness, this rainbow, the Seven of Cups, like seeing these fantasies, you're fantasizing about your dream life, it's all rainbows and sunshines. Yeah, you should probably leave the job you're at, because that's, you can't just sit around fantasizing about it. You gotta manifest it. And you can manifest it. You can. Can I get some clarifying energy for love, please? For my Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. Can I get a couple clarifiers for career, please? Anything else for career for my lovely Pisces? All right, so this one popped up face up, so I'm going to talk about right now. Four of Swords. You have been taking some time to think about what you want to do, to kind of strategize before you move forward, because you understand you can't just quit your job. If you're an adult, you still have to pay your bills and so on and so forth. But you know that this isn't what you want, and you're just going to take a brief respite and think and kind of fantasize. And that's okay. That's a start to like sit and visualize what you want. That actually is a good step to take. Yeah, Five of Swords. But this is your problem. You're self-sabotaging because Five of Swords can mean that someone's like, got some trickster energy, or like, withholding the truth or doing something sneaky behind your back. But for me, the Five of Swords represents thought patterns that are self-sabotaging, kind of like negative thought patterns that we carry with us that end up sabotaging us. Yeah, so self-sabotage. And I feel like with this Four of Swords, with the Five of Swords, it's like the longer you take to think about this and to fantasize about it, because remember that Seven of Cups card popped out, which can represent illusions and fantasy, like a little too much for Pisces, So I'm feeling like after this Virgo full moon, you guys need to initiate something. Yeah, okay. You need to initiate something. You've done your visualizing, you've done your thinking. Later this month, I really suggest that you start putting resumes out there, Stop just sitting around thinking about it, because that's just going to keep you cycling in your thoughts, right? It's not going to create any action. And I'm seeing a lot of action cards for you, but they're all upside down. So, it's important when you're trying to manifest to be in a yin state of receiving, but also you have to make a move sometimes. So I was saying this for someone else. I don't remember who it was. Was it for Libra? I don't know. But yeah, it's like you take a step forward and the universe meets you with another step. So like you take a step forward, the universe takes a step forward, and so on and so forth until you meet, right? So if you want to find your greater purpose, if you want to move into your higher calling, you need to stop thinking so much about what you should do, what you want to do, what you can't do, what you can do, and just kind of sit with it, do some meditation, and let your thoughts go. Just kind of observe your thoughts and see what comes through, and ask Source to bring you something to move forward with this Chariot, because things are moving, your energy's moving, but you're kind of stuck in some thought patterns. And this happy, giddy, that could be a front. It could just be that we're in Pisces season and you're distracted by your birthday and like you're having fun and this and that. But, sometimes for you Pisces, it's a struggle to get real. And I feel like this is a call for you to get real about your career, because it's not satisfying and it's actually like kind of disruptive to you in some way. So yeah, I'm going to come back to that. I want to pull more clarifiers, but real quick, some clarifiers on relationship. Yeah, I feel like you've had a tower moment in the past, okay? And maybe you've been single for a while. Or with this Knight of Cups, yeah, I feel like this Knight of Cups is movement towards a relationship with this Eight of Wands coming toward in Aries season. I'm getting the message that since Scorpio season, so this is the Tower card, so something happened around Scorpio season, okay, so October, November of last year, and it was a Tower moment, and it kind of dismantled it. And with the Seven of Pentacles card, you kind of had some time to plant some new seeds with yourself and just kind of like sow some seeds for a bit. And now coming through an Aries season is going to be someone offering you a cup, and they're going to come in kind of fast. And that makes sense because Aries is very fast initiating energy, and especially with the Ace of Wands. So you might be kind of floored with how fast this transition takes from being single to getting into into a really powerful relationship that is honestly going to be very exciting, very, very fun, very flirtatious. And yeah, I think that's what you want, Pisces, because that's you too. You're very flirtatious and very sweet and loving, and yeah, that's great. Good for you guys. And for any of you who came out recently, like, that's going to be so much fun. Like, being out, being proud, you know, going to events, going to meetups, social events, clubs, bars, whatever, and just like putting yourself out there with this fresh Ace of Wands energy. Like, I got this new energy and I am ready for love. That's gonna be fun. All right, anything else for Pisces in regards to career, please? This wanted to come out. King of Pentacles, yeah. You could have Earth in your chart somewhere, especially Taurus. If not, it could just mean that once you give up the career you currently have, and this could honestly be a part of this Tower moment too, I can associate it with this, is that when you let this career go, and when you let these thoughts go of what you should, shouldn't do, blah, 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 yeah, look at this. As I'm saying that, Nine of Cups, something's going to come through, an offer of stability, of a meaningful career, and you're going to feel abundant and stable and powerful and have some like paternal energy for once, where you're really going to be working towards something that means a lot to you. Anything else for my Pisces? It's their birthday. Come on, give them a little more, please. The Chariot again. I just heard in my head, it's time to go. It's time to move forward. No more fantasizing. Take those dreams and apply them to your life in a grounded way. Do it in a stable, structured way, okay? That's what the King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles is here to tell you. That, I mean, for lack of a better way to put it, like, quit your job and move forward with what you really want to do, but do it in a way that is stable. So, have some structure about it. You know, if you're going to start your own business, make sure you write it out and have a plan. If you're writing, you know, it's like having an outline, right? So create an outline of what you want to do and move step by step from there, but it is time to move. It is time to move. And also, I feel like for you guys, because this is Pisces season and this is your season, this was a time for you to heal. And in healing and in recognizing your wounds in regards to career, you're going to be able to move forward in a way where, like I said, you're healed and you're stable. And that's what we want. That's great. All right, that's what I have for you guys. If you liked this video, I hope that it helped some of you. Feel free to like, subscribe, tap the bell, do whatever you want to do. You can also feel free to follow me on Instagram at The Light Siren. I hope to do more videos about herbs and such, but if you don't see any of those, I also do full moon and new moon reports, but if you don't see those, I'll see you next month, okay? Take care.